Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, people? How's everyone doing today? I've got another big box of Funko Pops to go over with you guys. This is my newest Shop Pop online haul. Let me get this box closed. You can see how big it is. There we go. We got a nice big Shop Pop online box. The wonderful, wonderful folks over there have sent me 4 new pops to review for you guys today. So we'll unbox them. We'll take a good look at them. We'll review them, and we can also chat about all things Funko too, right? So whatever's happening, whatever's been going on in the Funko world this week, last week, next week, we can have a chat about it. We can talk about what's up, Jingle Bear? What's up, Mr. Pig? We could talk about whatever's interesting, whatever's new, whatever's happening. So yeah, let's get into it though. So we got 4 pops to go over today. We'll bring that picture back up. So we've got our Rainbow Stitch, our Rainbow Wally, our Rainbow Tina, and our Rainbow Deadpool. So let's go ahead and find one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start with Stitch. How's that? So there's Stitch. We got our Rainbow Stitch here. This is that Shop Pop Online packaging. You got the bubble wrap on all sides, top and bottom, nice and taped, so it's not coming off. It comes in the box nice and protected. So snip the top off with some scissors, get it opened, and then of course you pull it out, and it's got a pop protector on it as well. I think that's that Pop Shield brand or whatever it is. So a really good brand of pop protector. So they all come nice and protected. You're going to make sure you get your pops in good condition. So if you're looking for somewhere to buy them from, my recommendation is always Shop Pop Online. But so without further ado, though, let's actually. Oops, forgot to turn my little spinner on here. How do I operate this? There we go. We'll go with that. All right, we got our spinner on. We'll put the box on the spinner, and let's take a look. So there is our Stitch. It's spinning a little fast, but what I wanted to look at actually was this. The back is actually kind of interesting. It doesn't just say all the normal pops they put on there. It has something else on there. Hi, Bay Life. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. So yeah, this is part of the It Gets Better project, and they have a little paragraph there about what that means. So you can read that, you can see what it means. So it's nice that Funko is actually doing something for a cause and not just for money like most companies do. Of course, they are a company, so there is still money involved, obviously. But it's nice that they're trying to do something for a cause. So all the pops have that on them. They have kind of rainbow going on the side. You see the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, purple. So the boxes are a little different too, which is kind of neat. So it's actually you can tell it's a clear deviation from the norm, right? A normal Funko Pop box. We'll see if there's anything on the inside. I don't see anything on the flaps, but otherwise, fairly standard packaging. And there is our Stitch. So I gotta say, this is much, much cooler in person than it was in the picture. The pop itself, let me bring it a little bit closer. It's, the coloring is nice and fluid through it, right? It transitions really nicely, right? From the purple to the blue to the green, especially in the face, right? You can see that it's not hard lines, right? It's really nice and smooth when it comes on there. It's a really good looking paint job, right? So it's kind of neat because especially with a lot of these pops that we're going to look at today, a lot of them have multiple variants, right? So like this one has I think a diamond version and a flocked version and a 10-inch version and a whatever regular version, right? So you can see on the left, there's our regular version, regular Stitch. And now, of course, the rainbow version as well. So a lot of different variants for one pop, but I think this one's really neat. And, as you guys know with me, I like things that look very different yet cohesive. So this is a great example of that, right? You have multiple different pops in this collection. It's, whatever theme you're interested in, right? I know there are Star Wars ones and Marvel ones and Disney ones and, TV show ones, right? So whatever theme you like, you can buy the rainbow ones and have a nice little collection that looks cool altogether. So a big fan of that. But yeah, so there's our Stitch. You can see, they still nailed all of the style points, except he is kind of missing his eyebrows. He does have the scrunch of his nose going on, but he's missing kind of the raised eyebrow look that Stitch has in the normal version of the pop. So that's kind of an interesting difference. I guess that's, because that's a paint job and not a mold job, it's hard to also include that with the rainbow paint. But, of course, they still do have the hallmark with the black eyes. So obviously it's not all pure rainbow. So they could have maybe thrown some eyebrows on there. But I think it still works. I don't think we're missing it. The only reason I was able to notice anyway is because we have the normal one up there to compare it to. But yes, that's our Rainbow Stitch. We'll take a look at him later with the rest of them. Let's go ahead and move over to Rainbow Wally. So here's our packaging again. Let me slice that off. And you guys saw the banner that was up earlier. Don't forget that if you go to Shop Hop Online, when you go to checkout, use the code RegXer. You get a discount on your order. This packaging is so good, I can't get it out. There we go. Yeah, get yourself a discount on your Shop Hop Online order. They have good prices anyway, but then you put on top of that the discount, and it's even better. And then on top of that, they really, they're a smaller shop, right? But they tend to get their stuff before all the other small shops. Like almost get it at the same time as, actually they do pretty much get it at the same time as all the bigger shops. So you're not going to be, if you place a pre-order with them, you're not going to be waiting around for forever, waiting for it to come in. And then, you see it at Hot Topic and Target, and you're like, well, man, I should have just canceled my order, right? No, you're going to get a good deal on it. You're going to get good shipping, and you're going to get it quick as well. So Shop Hop Online, always a good place to order from. So yeah, there is our Wally. So again, same deal with the paint job, nice in transitions, except for on the side, you can actually see that it's a little bit of a harder line on the side there, right? It's not as sort of fluid in the transition as the Stitch Pop was, but it still is a really cool looking pop. It is actually kind of interesting though, that it's not kind of like a scale. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. If you guys know the word I'm looking for, start up in the chat. Gradient, that's the word. It's not quite a gradient as much as Stitch was. Let's actually put Stitch up there so we can take a look at both of them side by side. So there is Wally, there's Stitch. You can see that Stitch kind of has more of that gradient to him, right? Whereas Wally is more of a hard line, right? So that is definitely an interesting difference between these two pops. So if you're interested in getting one over the other, me personally, I like the gradient on Stitch better than the hard lines on Wally, but maybe you have a different preference. But yeah, so there's our Wally pop. We'll let him do a little thing all the way around here. So again, right, we see that he maintains the detail of the molding, right? So you can see the treads on the tires, or rather the tracks on his feet, the molding all around his body. But on the front, we are missing kind of the printing, right? So we don't see the word Wally on the front of Wally. We don't see the panel on his chest, right? So it's a little unfortunate that we missed some of the printed on details with the rainbow pops. But I guess, of course, the point of the rainbow pops is that they're rainbow and not that they're necessarily an exact replica of Wally, right? Or Stitch or whatever. So sacrifices, if they had to be made, I understand. It's not bad. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Tell me up in the chat, what do you like better? The hard lines on Wally or the gradient lines on Stitch? Tell me what you guys prefer. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I know I prefer Stitch with the gradients, but maybe some of you guys prefer like the kind of cleaner look of the lines on Wally. So throw it up there. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll go ahead and get another box going here. So let's see. Our next one, we'll do Lying Down Deadpool. I was looking up Lying Down Deadpool on Pop Price Guide, and they had a different name for it. It was Deadpool Lounging, and then it was, there you go, Devcat Like Stitch. Good answer. Me too. It was Deadpool Lounging was his name, but they had a variant name for him, like a secondary name, so you could like search it more easily. And it was called Sexy Deadpool. So apparently, this is our Sexy Deadpool Funko Pop. Yes, Slam Pig like Sexy Deadpool. There he goes. Oh man, can't get this thing out. It's so good. Packaging, man. It's unbelievable. All right, so there's our Shop Hop Online quality here. So even the sideways boxes that, they are standard pop size, but they don't look it, right, because they display this way, still came in a pop protector. So they obviously know what they're doing there. Crack that open. And there we go. There's our Deadpool. I'm going to throw the whole box up on the stand so you guys can see it for Deadpool because it's kind of neat with the sideways. More grunting? You got it, Mr. Pig. Only if you grunt first, though. I'm going to have Mr. Pig on my stream with me so that way I can he can do a little bit of that for me. So there's our sideways Sexy Deadpool rainbow version coming all the way around here. So it's kind of neat because the sideways boxes aren't super common. You only see them on pops that are sideways like this, right? So it's kind of fun to have a little bit of a different pop box. And if you wanted to display it with your Funko Pops like normal, I guess you have to stand it up like that, which isn't bad. But I guess not ideal if you're kind of looking for a more cohesive look. Oh, interesting. So our Deadpool has a clamshell that he comes in that's protected on both sides. It's one of the ones that you have to split apart, as opposed to the ones that just have like kind of top and bottom flap like most of them. I'll be your live soundboard 100%. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Pig. Yes, I will employ you to just make some noises for me whenever I need them. I'll poke you and then you can do it. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get Deadpool opened here. Now, you might have noticed that he also comes with a stand. Love me some stands. And then also what's interesting is that because this is a Marvel Pop, it's still a bobblehead. So we have a sideways leaning on a stand, rainbow variant bobblehead Funko Pop. There's a lot going on here. It's pretty neat. So again, we kind of go back. We got the gradient lines for this Deadpool. It's not hard lines like Wally was. It's more gradient like Stitch was. There's our comparison up there. So one thing that I'm curious to see when he comes back around is, does it have the Deadpool logo on his belt? Probably not, because again, it's a printed part and not a molding part. But it's unfortunate, right? Because you're missing a subtle trademark of what makes Deadpool Deadpool. But then again, right, like I've been saying, the focus of these is the fact that they're rainbow and not the fact that it's a faithful replica of Deadpool, right? So let's take another look at him from this way. I'm going to bobble his head a little bit. So you can see it does bobble. There's not a ton of bobble to it, right? Because he's kind of propping himself up with his hand there, right? It's right along the head. So if I like hold him up like this, he bobbles a little bit. But when he's sitting down, the head just kind of only moves a tiny bit. So still a really cool pop. And I'm curious to see how it's going to look when I put it up with all the other rainbow pops. I don't know. I'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, so there's our Deadpool pop. And let's go ahead and get our last one up from good old Shop Pop Online. Our final one is Tina Belcher. So for those of you who are fans of the excellent, excellent show Bob's Burgers, this is a familiar character to you. I started watching that show actually because I was watching Archer, and I ran out of Archer to watch. And it's the same voice actor of Archer is the same voice actor of Bob. So I was like, I'll give that a shot. Ended up really liking it. I don't think I ever finished the show, but I got pretty far through it. So Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers, excellent character. A little bit relatable for all of us, I'm sure. Take her out of that box there. So there we go. There's our Tina. Interesting is that you do go back to the hard lines on this one, right? So there's not a lot of gradients on the colors here. So we have Wally and Tina that are both kind of hard lines, and then Stitch and Deadpool, which are more gradients. So we'll go ahead and take Tina out of her box. Hey, Tina comes with a stand, like most female pops do, because they have tiny, tiny legs, which I guess differentiates them as females. So we'll put Tina on her stand here, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at her. So there's Tina coming around. So we can see her compared to the normal one, right? So we're missing some things like the printing detail on the socks and the printing detail on the book, right? And her eyebrows, but to be expected. And not really necessarily as big of a deal, right? Because the kind of the hallmark of Tina here is her glasses and her hairstyle and kind of her, her outfit and her clip, right? So we are still seeing classic Tina, just not, some of the finer details. So I think this one is definitely the best in terms of capturing the essence of the character. But me personally, right, I'm a big fan of the gradient colors. So seeing more of these hard lines, kind of like our Wally, definitely not my personal favorite. I'm more of a fan of the Deadpool and the Stitch, but still a really cool pop. And if you're a fan of Tina and you're looking to get a rainbow pop, there's your pop. I know one friend that I had in college, the only Funko Pop she had was of Tina, right? She was like, she didn't even know what Funko Pops were, but it was Tina was her favorite, right? So she got herself a Tina Funko Pop. So I'm sure there's some folks out there who really like the character of Tina, right? Very relatable. So getting yourself that rainbow variant, especially if you like some of the other characters, kind of put them all together, make a display out of it, which is what we'll be doing here momentarily. If that's your cup of tea, then Tina's a character for you. So let's go ahead and we'll take stand away here. I'm going to grab myself, my good old C++ textbook. Where is it? There it is. Starting out with C++. I am no longer starting out with C++, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and go back to this. Nope, not that. Actually, maybe this. Hang on a second. And there it is. Excellent. All right, you can see my good old C++ textbook there. And Funko Pops. So we got Tina. We got Wally. We got Stitch. And we got Deadpool. So we have our 4 rainbow pops, right? And as you can see, they make a pretty solid collection all put together like this. Um, that's definitely my favorite part, right? I mean, just the way they look. And they kind of, they didn't mess up at all, right? It goes all the way from left to right, red to purple, or violet or indigo or whatever it is. Violet, yes. Roy G. Biv. Indigo, violet. Violet is the last color. Um, so yeah, you can see that we've got the full, everything looks right. They didn't reverse the colors by accident. They didn't go the wrong way on any of them. So very cohesive, very comprehensive, right? It looks really nice as a group together. And interestingly, they're all actually kind of smaller pops, right? So actually, here's a pop that I have just sitting around, Scarlet Witch from Pop in a Box, right? And you can't see her over there because I'm blocking her. There we go. She towers over the rest of them, right? So this is definitely one of the taller pops. But you can compare her right to Deadpool. She's much taller. I got another one hanging out up here, Poisoned Captain America, right? He's a little bit taller than Tina is. He's got a little bit of height on her, right? So interesting that these are all kind of smaller pops. So you get kind of a different sort of look with these, right? It's more of like a, I don't know, smaller collection. Hi Zoe, how's it going? Nice emoji. I like it. But yeah, so there are our rainbow Funko Pops from Shop Pop Online. Well, we've got a Whatnot link down there instead of Shop Pop Online. So, oops. There we go. We're not doing a Whatnot sale this time. We're checking out pops from Shop Pop Online. Although maybe these will appear on a future Whatnot sale. Who knows? I know I have some more stuff coming down the pipeline. I've got my FunCon Part 2 haul coming up later. I don't know if you guys know, but they did FunCon Part 2, right? So there was FunCon, right, which was, I guess, San Diego Comic-Con or something. And I guess they didn't have all the pops, right? They didn't have them all ready to go, ready to ship out. So they only put like 2/3 of the pops up. And then they did a Part 2 this past Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday. And they put the rest of the pops up that they were missing. Unfortunately, I was like a whole minute and a half late. I totally forgot. So I wanted to get Gang Orca and Fat Gum from My Hero Academia, but just totally missed out on those guys. But I did get 2 sodas, so I'll have a chase hunt. And I got the Transformers pop, the Masters of the Universe pop. And I don't remember, maybe one more. So I got a couple of the new pops that came out. So we'll do an unboxing, a review of those, and then I'm sure I'll probably also throw those up on Whatnot, right? Because I bought them just to show you guys, really, and to do the chase hunts, right? So if you guys can get a good deal on those pops, if you're interested in them, that's fine by me. That's all I care about. So, yeah, so we'll see. These might appear on that same Whatnot sale afterwards. So if you're interested, make sure you keep an eye out for the Whatnot sales. I'll throw these up super cheap. You guys can get a good deal on them. Probably a better deal than anyone else. So that's the place to be. But for now, though, if you're interested in buying any pops like this, I know Shop Pop Online has some other rainbow pops up. I think they have. I used to have the page up. I remember they have like SpongeBob up, and they have Hello Kitty, and one more that I can't remember. But they got a couple rainbow pops up right now. So if you're interested in getting some more rainbow pops, you can head over to Shop Pop Online. Use that discount code REGEXR, REGEXR. That's me. Get you that discount. Get you a little extra savings there. I know they do free shipping over $100 too. So if you put together a really big order, you can get yourself some good savings up from them. But yeah, so that is what I have to show you guys today. I'll leave them up. But if you guys have anything you want to chat about, anything you want to talk about, we can talk about FunCons coming up. We can talk about any new drops that just happened. I know Funko did a bunch of new drops recently. See, I'll take a look at my feed here. We'll see what they dropped. In the past week, they did the Monsters Inc. ones. They had a bunch of exclusives too. So the Amazon exclusive that went up. Haven't seen the Hot Topic exclusive yet. Obviously not the Funko exclusive. The Air Force pops went up. The What If pops of Marvel Zombies. Those are awesome. Shop Pop Online has an order out for me for the Marvel Zombies pops. So we'll review those as soon as those come in. Yeah, Mr. Pig wants his new My Hero Academia wave. That's absolutely right. Bay Life, love those colors. Yeah, me too. I'm a huge fan. This is very vibrant. It's awesome. Let's see what else we got new. Oh yeah, that Daredevil comic variant. It's pretty neat. We got some. Oh yeah, the Baby Yoda Grogu Macy's Day Parade float. I mean, that's something. Oh, rank the four. Oh man, all right, I'll rank these four, but you guys got to rank them too. You guys throw your favorite up in the chat. I'm gonna think about my favorites here. So my favorites are definitely gonna be biased because of the characters, but then also because of the gradients, right? I think actually this might be my top four in this order right here, right? So I'm gonna put um, the ones that have the color gradients as opposed to the ones that have the harder lines as my first options, right? So I like the Deadpool and the Stitch the best, and then Wally and Tina are second. DevCat says Wally first, then Stitch, then Deadpool, then Tina. That's a good answer too. I respect that. I really like the gradients, so I think the gradients look the best. And then I like Marvel properties more than I like Disney properties, so I'm going to rank Deadpool higher than Stitch. And then I like Disney properties more than I liked Bob's Burgers, so I'm going to rank Wally over Tina. I was ranking the characters. Yeah, there you go. Not the whole look, just the characters. Andalou, new Target Marvel and Stranger Things Blacklight. That is true. Yeah, we're getting more Blacklight. Remember when everyone was like, "Oh, Blacklight's crazy, it's hyped," right? And, the prices are skyrocketing, and now Funko's like, "Oh man, we can make money from Blacklight. Everything's Blacklight," which, like, yeah, it's cool. I get it. But yeah, way more Blacklight. So let's see. Mr. Pig said, "Sexy Deadpool, then Tina, then Reg Xer, then Wally/Tina again." That's an interesting answer. I'm glad I made the list. I understand that I'm number 3, but all right, Mr. Pig. Bay Life said Deadpool, good answer. Wally, also great. Wally's a great movie. Stitch, and then Tina. Nice, good answer. And then let's see. Andalou said Deadpool, then Wally, then Stitch, then Tina. So Andalou just had Wally and Stitch switched for me. Not Mr. Pig. Stitch didn't make the cut. Nope, Stitch is not a Mr. Pig fan favorite. Nice. But yeah, let's see what else came out recently. Oh yeah, the new My Hero Academia wave, like Mr. Pig said. There's a lot of pops on that. I think there were 7 new pops, and then the jumbo-sized Infinite Deku, and then a bunch of exclusives. We had the Jumbo DC Joker with hat. They announced, oh yeah, they dropped the new Merman. That's right. That was weird. So Merman, which is normally like a green pop, right? And then they had the chase for that green pop, which was the blue version of it. This is the Masters of the Universe pop. And then they released the Chase version with a slightly updated mold as a new pop, as a Funko Shop exclusive. Totally random drop. No one was expecting that. So that was kind of interesting. My personal favorite from this most recent week of drops is the Pokemon new wave that just came out. So we got ourselves a Caterpie, a Pidgeotto. I'm fairly sure it's a Pidgeotto. I don't think it's Pidgeot. Maybe it's Pidgeot. I got to double check, actually. I didn't really look into that. Caterpie, Metallic Squirtle, which I'm not really into the variants, as you guys know. For like the Pokemon stuff, I just like the regulars. So the Metallic Squirtle is kind of whatever. The Dragonite pop, though, that Dragonite is awesome. And then, yeah, I think it's Pidgeotto. So not Pidgeot, just Pidgeotto. Yeah, Dragonite is sick. That's true. You know what? Let me bring up a picture of that Dragonite really quick here, because I'm obsessed with this thing. Let's see. Take a screenshot of that. Go ahead and add a picture, image, add, browse. You guys are watching me do this thing live here. There we go. There's our Dragonite. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Look at this guy. This is probably, I would say, maybe my second favorite mold for a Pokemon pop. I mean, obviously the silver Pokemon are gross. Yeah, I feel you. Obviously my favorite Pokemon Funko Pops are going to be Eevee and Vulpix, right? I love Eevee and Vulpix. But in terms of molds, I think this Dragonite is awesome. I also really like the Mewtwo. I know Mewtwo is not everyone's favorite, but I think the Mewtwo pop is just super cool. Shiny versions with proper shiny odds. They are just so rare, nobody finds them. My uncle works at Funko, and he said so. Nice. Yeah, well, my dad's Bill Gates, and he's going to ban you from Xbox Live, so there you go. Tessa Gray, yeah, I love him. Yeah, me too. This is a really cool Funko Pop. I'm really excited for this one. I think we have this order coming in from Shop Pop Online as well, so as soon as these get released, we'll do another review of these guys. These are really cool, though. Mr. Pig, Metallic Pops are lit AF. Tessa Gray, Dragonite is adorable. Will they do rainbow Pokemon, like rainbow rare variants? Nice. Yeah, rainbow rare variants. I didn't get any rainbow rare cards from the the Pokemon stream. If you guys missed the Pokemon stream, here are some of the hits that we got. We got ourselves Leafeon V. We got Sylveon V. We got Sylveon V Max. Ooh. We got a full art copycat trainer. And then we got ourselves a golden energy card or whatever, super rare energy card, secret rare energy card of a lightning energy. So those were the hauls from the 2 booster boxes that I did from the Pokemon pack openings. Yeah, that Pokemon stream was great. That was, yeah, when we hit that Sylveon VMAX like that early on, that was insane. That was just, all of that luck was really front loaded there. That was awesome. Do you prefer the flocked or diamond Pokemon? That's a good question. If I had to pick one, it might be the diamond, because the flock doesn't really make sense in every Pokemon, right? Some Pokemon have like hide, they don't have fur, right? So why are we flocking everything, right? I mean, flock doesn't always make sense for Pokemon. So diamond doesn't make sense for any Pokemon. So it's kind of like, well, okay, it's a variant, right? Like flocked makes sense for some, but yeah, you actually shat your pants when you pulled that VMAX. You know, I almost did too. Will you do more of the Pokemon card streams? Yes, I will, because I get a booster box for every expansion that comes out. So anytime I get a booster box, depending if how my wife wants to do it, because my wife and I like to open up the cards together. So if I get enough packs, or if she maybe joins me one of these times on the stream, we open it up on stream together. Then yeah, we'll definitely stream the opening of the more booster packs. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, everyone vote now on your phones if you want to see my wife join me for a live stream. I that would be, yeah, stream with Mrs. Reg Xer, exactly. I think the original nickname for her was Wife Xer, but we call her Kit these days. So girls have cooties. Well, Mr. Pig, from what I understand, European girls don't have cooties, so maybe that's more up your alley. But I don't know. Let's see. Yes, wife stream. There we go. All right, that's a positive thumbs up there. We'll include Kit in a live stream sometime. Wife Xer as it is. Reg Xer and Wife Xer live in House Xer with our pet dog Xer. Actually, fun fact about pets, I got allergy tested today. We weren't sure if I was allergic to pets or not. I thought I was allergic to cats. Turns out I'm not allergic to cats at all. I'm actually only mildly allergic to dogs. So the world has opened up in terms of what pets we can get. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, so as much as I love this Dragonite, yeah, Siri likes my Dragonite friend here. As much as I love him, we will get rid of him because he's just kind of hanging out on front here. Goodbye, Dragonite. There's just our Rainbow Pops back. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully this was fun. Hopefully this was a little different. Doggo wife and Reg Pokemon stream. There you go. I wish I had a doggo to show you. Maybe we'll get one at some point. We'll have to see. I'm a fan of big dogs. My wife's a fan of little dogs. You know, I like big dogs. My girl, she like little dogs. Yeah, what pet will you get next? I don't know. We'll have to see. A cat is definitely more our speed. A Dragonite, yeah, nice. A cat's definitely more our speed because we live a pretty busy life. We're going everywhere all the time. But I would like a dog. I think my wife would like a dog too. So we'll have to see. Bay Life, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. It's been real. It's been a great time. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back. I think I might have my FunCon Part 2 haul next week. So we'll see. We might do Tuesday, 8:30, same time next week. FunCon Part 2 haul. We'll have to see how that goes. So, I also have some more pops to do too. I have some What If pops from Shop Hop Online as well to show off. I only got 2 of them in, so I'll probably just combine them with another smaller stream at some point. So yeah, we got some What If pops from Shop Hop Online to go over too. So yeah, we'll probably see you guys same time next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays. That's the normal stream time these days. So, all right, everyone, enjoy yourselves. Have a good night, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care.